Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome to another edition of Sports Sunday where we talk about sports, life, and everything in between. And we're back playing some more baseball stars, hoping to keep the perfect season alive as we are still successfully doing that as we are 36-0. So, let's hope to make it 37 tonight as we jump in. So, let's do it. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. I mean, it can't get any worse than watching the Packers game, because that was one of the worst displays I've ever seen. They gave up like 540 yards. I mean, granted, the Redskins' offense is good. I mean, it's not that good, but to give up that many yards to a team like that is just ridiculous. But I will not dwell on that, because I need to keep the positivity flowing as we turn this thing into a double real quick. There were some cool things that happened this week, though. I actually forgot to mention this in my NCAA 14 video that I made, but this is probably one of the coolest stories that I've heard in a long time, actually. Oh my god. What just happened? What a weird debacle that was. How does that work? How do you let a little dribbler like that get through both guys and allow a guy to go from second base to home? That was such a weird infielding gaffe right there. But okay, so yeah, this is definitely one of the coolest stories I've seen in really any sport in a long time. So apparently, and I had to do a little bit of reading on this, but apparently, over the last number of years, actually a linebacker for the Green Bay Packers, his name is Joe Thomas. He played college ball. Oh, that might be something. That could be good. That could be good. It is really good. It's gone. Yeah! What a start this is. I'll totally take it. I'm always down with jumping out on a big lead. But okay, so one of the linebackers for Green Bay, his name's Joe Thomas. He played college ball at South Carolina State. Really, really small little school. And so apparently, if I read this correctly, 4 years ago, he enrolled at the school and to play in their football program, and his dad, Joe Thomas Sr., who was at the age of 51 at the time, also enrolled in school because he wanted to get his degree. So he was going to school with his son at the same time, which I think is actually pretty cool. Like, it's, you know, even being at an age like that, it's awesome to see a guy still, you know, still harboring enough passion to want to go and get his college degree. I mean, at an age like that, is it something that's going to be, like, super necessary for you in the workforce? Probably not. But I think it's still, like, a pride thing to be like, hey, you know what? I still went out there, and I went and got my degree, and so, you know, that's an important thing for a lot of people. And so, you know, he felt determined to do it, and he's like, you know what? I want to do it with my son. I want to be able to go out there and get my degree, have my son get his degree too. And I guess, so his son gets on the football team, and his dad actually got on the football team too. A 51-year-old, mind you, got on the football team and was like, he was training with them and all that stuff. Was he playing, you know, did he play for all those years? No, he totally didn't. Oh God. And so, you know, then his, so Joe Thomas Jr. Declares for the NFL draft, and I think he's a rookie this year, and I think that's part of it. So, oh boy, here we go. Come on! You gotta go! All right, he got a sacrifice punt. Extra cool. So Joe Thomas Jr. goes to the NFL, gets drafted by the Packers, and that was pretty awesome. But this year, his dad, Joe Thomas Sr., would have been a quote-unquote senior, the ultimate definition of a senior on the football team. And this week, I don't remember who they played. It was a small school, but they played against some team, and they decided, because I think it was actually like I think it was like their last home game of the season. I think that's probably one reason why they did this. They wanted to do something really cool for Joe Thomas, and so what they did was they actually let him suit up and play in the game. And so I think he had like 3 carries. I think it was like 3 carries for like 7 yards. But he got on the field, and they actually showed video of his first carry. They gave him the ball, and he had like a 4-yard gain. He ran the ball like right up the middle, and you know, kind of drug a tackler down with him, and he was able to get a carry in a game. And so he actually set the NCAA record for the oldest player to have ever played in a college football game at the age of 55. And that guy definitely that's super cool, man. That's one of the most awesome things. Not only that, he decided at the age of, in his 50s that he wanted to still play college football, but also that the team was cool enough to allow that to happen. Because, like, you think about other teams like that. Like, if you were playing at like a Power 5 Division 1 team, they'd be like, forget about that shit, man. We're trying to win a title. But this is a lower tier team. And they realize that, you've got this special situation where, father and son are going to school at the same time, and they both want to play football, and so they totally let it happen. And they didn't have to play the guy, like, let him at least be on the roster to be able to train with his son, and let them have, some father-son time. But for them, even after the son was gone, to still keep him on the team for one. And then to let him actually suit up and play in a game is seriously so awesome. Whether they only let him have a couple carries or not, that's not the point. It's the point that they let it happen in the first place. Super, super awesome. They went on to win the game like 38-0, and I don't know, just a really great thing to have happen. I don't know if Joe Thomas Jr. was there. I'm going to assume probably not, because he had to travel to DC with the Packers and played in the game, actually. But dude, that'd be so cool. Like, I couldn't even imagine trying to stay in shape. Like, not like trying to stay in shape in your 50s, because I mean, there are plenty of dudes that are in their 50s that have like some serious spare tire, hair falling out, drinking beer in their lazy chair, like reclined all the way back, falling asleep with like a plate of like greasy fries and wings in their lap at the same time. But oh, come on, baby, look at that! Our guy got a lot faster. I'm down with that. But just like, imagine being at that age with your kid enrolled at school and being like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try and get in really good shape so that we can, I'll bet the aspiration was probably for them to both play in a game together. That would have been extra cool if that happened. Especially if, like, it would have been even cooler if Joe Thomas Jr. was a quarterback and he actually took the snap and handed it off to his dad as the running back. That would have been the ultimate thing. Oh my god, that would have been so cool. But, I mean, this is still totally awesome as it is. I know I'm, like, fanboy gushing over this, but, I mean, you don't see that, man. You don't see stuff like that ever. It's always, like, you do see cool things with, like, little kids that have, like, terminal illnesses, get to go out and play, or they have, like, cancer or, like, strange birth defects that, wouldn't allow them to play sports, and so universities will do, like, a cool gesture for them and let them come in a game, like in like a spring game, and let them have like a long run. Like, I know Nebraska did that for a young kid who had like some type of debilitating disease, and they let him go out there, and during the spring game they let him run, and he got like a 75-yard touchdown. It was really cool. But imagine if that type of thing, if father and son got to have like a quarterback running back handoff play that would have gone for like maybe like 20 yards or something for a touchdown. That would be like seriously probably the coolest play that has ever happened in the history of football. I'd be willing to put that up there in the ultimate hierarchy. Forget about game-winning kickoff returns for touchdowns or Hail Marys or whatever. Oh no, that's totally gone. That's definitely teetering down the line perfectly. Ouch. Never has there ever been a home run hit straighter than that. Okay. Well. Oh, of course it was the guy. Did I throw him outside or did I throw him inside? I think more than likely I probably pitched him outside. I brought upon my own demise again, just because I love doing that to myself. Okay, here we go. So, rough times, man. It was the rough times. Oh boy, here we go. So, yeah, other than that, again, having a really rough season, as a rough calendar year as a sports fan. I started talking about it in my other video a little bit, but, like, Imagine, like, okay, I understand that there are teams that are just traditionally horrible, but usually, like, any given sports fan, if you're a fan of multiple, you know, of teams spanning multiple sports, you're usually going to have one team that's pretty good. But for me, I've got the White Sox, who are awful. The Cubs won the World Series. I'm an Oregon Ducks fan, which their team was simply disgustingly terrible outside of the one good win that they had just yesterday. And Washington's really good. I'm a Green Bay fan, and they're having a terrible season right now, which is really hard to watch. While their other divisional rivals are doing really well. Like, Detroit is 6-4. The Detroit Lions are 6-4. And Minnesota's 6-4. And Green Bay is 4-6 now, I think. And Seattle's really good again. Fuck that. Just ultimate middle fingers to that. I hate those guys so much. And Green Bay's gonna have to play them in 3 weeks, and they're just gonna get their their shit vacuumed out, and then like sprayed in reverse all over their face. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be just one of the ultimate horrendous colon blows that I've seen in a while. And then I'm a Blazers fan, and granted, it's early in the season right now, but I mean, even the Portland Trail Blazers don't look very good right now. I mean, they're one game above 500, but they have like one of the worst defenses in the league. I don't know what it is, but I have like this thing. It's like transcending time and space and sports. But 3 out of the 4 teams that I like in major sports all have awful defenses. They're just terrible. And like, I mean, I don't really know necessarily what the Chicago White Sox's defensive numbers were like, but I know it wasn't great. And so to have every major team that I like all have terrible defenses all in the same year for no reason, it's just like, what the hell? Why is this happening to me? Like, did I like, you know, curse at the wrong person or something, or what the hell happened? I don't remember, you know, saying, you know, words of the forbidden tongue to the wrong man. I didn't say it to like a holy man of the cloth or something. But apparently I'm getting it all the same right now, so that's what it is. So now I gotta put all my eggs in the basket that either the Blazers are going to stop totally sucking anuses, or Oregon's men's basketball team is going to be as good as advertised, because they are definitely projected to probably be a top 5 team by the end of the season. Come on, AC. I need you to stop being really shitty and at least get a base hit. God! Just once. I need this man to have some kind of batting average other than 0. I am gonna keep bringing that man in until he gets something respectable. It's way too painful to have only one person on the roster that has a batting average of 0. It just, like, it hurts my soul, you know? Everybody else is doing pretty good, but you got this one man. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, right to him. I thought that was going to be a double, but I was wrong. Okay, Peter needs to come down a little bit. He just does. I'm going to only have him in for a couple innings, but I need him to have scoreless outings here. I cannot have another towering home run surrendered, otherwise it's never going to go down. We're just going to be constantly dealing with this. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no! Oh no! No, not to Orville! No! Oh god! That was a guy that had a batting average under 100. Oh no. Oh jeez, dude, that thing just wouldn't come down. That thing was just going to go forever. Like, Hulk was the guy that I was worrying about. Ah, jeez. You gotta be joking me, man. Of all the people to hit a home run, it had to be Orville. Orville Roth of Roth's Grocery Stores Incorporated. Oh my jeez. I mean, just shove a box of club crackers up my ass and, you know, make them all extra crispy with an acetylene torch. That is just the worst. I mean, that was seriously the only other person that I would have expected less outside of a pitcher to hit a home run off of me would have probably been Caesar, the guy that I think that they brought a pinch hitter in for already. That That was legendarily bad. Damn it, Peter. God. You blew it! Okay, we're gonna make him pay for that. Somehow, some way. We're at least gonna turn this into having a guy on third, if anything. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I got unnecessarily stressed out about that. Come on, snakes. Put one over the fence. That is not what I meant. I did not mean by the fence into their glove. That is not what I was talking about. Alright. Alright. Damn it, Peter, you son of a bitch. 2 innings and 1 run surrendered. Ah! I'm not entirely sure whether his ERA is going to go over 1 or not, but something tells me that it's going to be dangerously close if it does not reach 1. So, Nelson? We're talking about Nelson Mandela? Is that who's coming in right now? Nelson Mandela coming off the bench. I mean, he was a world power, so... Nelson Mandela coming off the bench. And had a complete and total skin bleaching in the process. He just wanted to fit in. He just wanted to fit in. He would have felt kind of awkward as the odd man out, being the only man with much darker skin than everybody. So he Michael Jacksoned himself to really help increase the comfort factor. That is definitely a home run. That's the payback, damn it. That's what you get for hitting a home run with Orville. I'm gonna hit one with Buzz. Buzz and his fat ass probably still wearing the Letterman jacket. All right, Peter. You know what? You've got a pretty good batting average. I'll let you swing. I'll let you swing the stick. I'll let you tote the lumber there. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Okay. All right. Well, we've now reached that point. We're oh, come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. So badly, I want you to have a home run. Oh, come on! Come on! Yeah! Oh, man. One of these days. Like, it's not like his power is low. He's definitely got plenty of hitting power. He just can't seem to ever get one over the fence. He has 1 home run. I just want him to have more than that. Oh, God. He's going all submarine on me there. But that's going to be a nice double. Maybe a nice triple if I can do it. I'm going to go for it. Come on! Come on! Oh, my God. Oh, you got... I don't know what the sound was. Don't ask. Don't try inquiring what that sound was, because I don't have an answer for you. It was just a sound. Oh, God. That's a ball, and I swung at it. And that one, like, wasn't even past me yet. That totally should have been a strike. Come on. Come on! Oh, that's gone. Yeah! Oh, I'm pouring the runs on you now. This is what you get for defying logic by hitting home runs with Orville. You do that in the following inning, you're really gonna get it. Or 2 innings, I suppose. Okay. Well, the damage has been done. Yeah, 4 runs later. Peter. And now we gotta bring in Marley for this. We gotta find a way. We gotta get him down. He's the guy that I'm worried about the most here, because he's the guy that seems to be surrendering all this garbage. He's the guy that's usually giving up the home runs late for no particular reason, not the other guys. That'll work. That'll totally work. I'm down with that. I love it. I think I've said this before. I love when these guys... Oh, Fat Albert's in, huh? I mean, he's definitely a world power just because he's fat enough that he has his own gravitational pull. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. I love that when you get batters out in this game, they just, like, disappear. They just, like, totally come off the grid. Like, at least in games like RBI or like, bases loaded, when you get a guy out, like... They run extremely quickly, by the way. They run back to the dugout, and then they disappear into there. But these guys are just like, it's almost like you're playing with holograms or something. Like, the real guys are there, controlling their players, but then when you get them out, it's just like, well, projection terminated. I think Snakes has a decent chance, by the way. He's got 13 home runs already. I think that Snakes has a decent chance to end up being like the league MVP. I don't think they actually give out awards for that. I don't remember them ever doing that, but by league MVP I mean in terms of batting average and home runs, because there's going to be a fairly okay chance by the end of this thing that we'll probably be able to, I'm not going to say this for certain, but there's an okay chance that we might be able to hold all of the American Dream hitters to under 10 home runs. It just depends. It really depends. Well, you know what? I might be speaking. I might be speaking out of turn here, especially because when you simulate all of the other games that the American Dream is going to play against other teams, I don't have any control over what happens there. So if they end up blasting the living hell out of other people, which they will, by the way, there might be a lot of home runs involved there. The nice thing is that all of those games will get called early. This is the most home runs I've seen in a game in a while, by the way. 6 home runs. It's definitely the highest output in quite a while. Okay, but yeah, so there's a possibility that it could get pretty close, but Snakes is going to have to hit at least, I'm going to say, about 3 more home runs. He's already got 13. I think he's going to need at least over 15 home runs to take home the top prize. So, okay. So, Snakes not maxed out yet, but there are people that need to have... Yeah, okay, so let's power up Kevin here. He'll get 1 for Prestige, because you're always supposed to do that. We'll get 1 for running, and then 1 for batting. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Do we have enough money for anybody else? It does not look to be that way. Ooh, we do! Okay, we've got at least 40,000. Another person can totally get it. He looks okay. You know what? We haven't done anything with Snakes in a while. I think he deserves it. Oh, he got the 6 points! Oh, okay, this is good. And then how about 1, 2, and yeah. Oh my god, he's just a powerhouse now. He knows it too. He's got the smug look on his face. He's like, oh, throw me one down the middle and see what happens. And we will find out. But we will not find out in this episode. When we come back on the next installment of Sports Sunday, where we talk about sports life and everything in between, we are going to take on our 38th match of the season, and our 8th against the World Powers, and see if we can extend the perfect season to 38-0. But until then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.